Daisy's the lead horse. She's the chill one. Hershey's a little more energetic, and of course he's younger. So.
Yeah.
That's why he's on the right. It's called the offside.
Loop. I mean, did everybody find out? I mean, how connected is everybody to?
Yeah, they get the newspaper, but they have, most of them have friends and family outside the community and a lot of business owners, so yeah, they would have heard just as quickly as we would.
So they're pretty in the loop, huh?
Oh yeah, very much so. Yep. Yeah, in their community, they're fun times. They're socializing and talking to each other, so as soon as information like that's out, everyone knows.
That's true, the grapevine. Pretty quick.
Yes, yep, even more so than us, but of course we have entertainment to take care of that.
So I'm assuming they're still pretty strict about like TV and radio and cars and electricity in general. Because everything is gas powered, is that true? Propane and gas typically?
Yeah, they've been using solar now for 20 years actually.
Okay.
But yeah, gas and diesel, air compressors, a lot of air powered tools on the farm, run some milking machines and a few other house appliances. It's pretty cool. Well, the more traditional houses, under the sink, like my Amish grandma has an air hose under there, and she has a kitchen mixer converted to run on air.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and then the refrigerator, washing machine, and stove is all propane. It's kind of like how they do it on the campers, convert it to run on propane. But yeah, they've been using solar for 20 years, so a lot of the younger families are using more electric appliances in their house. They've been using battery power long before they used solar.
Yeah.
But yeah, it all depends on each church's leaders and how traditional they are. In Lancaster, there's more than 120 Amish church communities.
That's a lot.
So each one has their own bishop, the head of the church, and the deacons, the elders.
So do those leaders ever get together and just discuss things and have like Bible study, like the actual individual leaders of the churches, or not?
They get together at least once a year, all of them, and then there's quite a few church communities that are involved just by friendship or family. So yeah, they all have the same basic rules, but they can vary depending on the church leaders. Yeah, even for me, it cracks me up when I travel to a different part of the county or a different state and I see the Amish doing different things. So, yeah, that's one of the main reasons why they're so unique. Yeah, they say in Lancaster the average community is a 3-mile radius.
Really?
In areas where the population's not as high, the communities would be like 5 to 10 miles or even double that in some states. So yeah, it all depends where they live.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was actually the first place that they originated in the country.
Yes,
Yep, technically it was in Wyomissing, which is southern Reading. And it was Nicholas Stoltzfus and his son Christian moved to Lancaster.
Okay.
So that was in the early 1700s.
Is this okay to have this like that?
Yeah, that's fine. You're good. Got a nice little leaner there. Got a nice little leaning post there for you.
Keep my arms from getting too tired.
Oh yeah. So this hardware was just rebuilt last year. It's all brand new. You see the big solar field they have? You'll see solar on a lot of the houses and barns.
How old are these?
These guys? I think Hershey's like 6 or 7. He's pretty young, and Daisy's about 10 years old. So they can live to be 25 to 30 years old usually.
Yeah. When do they retire?
Close to 20. Depends on the horse. Yep.
When do they start?
They can start working around 3 years old. Full-time work by 4 or 5 years old.
Start really late.
In horse. Oh yeah, man. If you lived on an Amish farm, you'd be doing everything. Yeah, we can drop you off if they're having a hay day. You could stack hay all day. That's a good workout. Most of the farms we'll pass by are Amish farms. The one on the right is not Amish. Hard to tell just from looking at it from this angle. But you'll see they have wheat up here in the field. The Amish can grow wheat and soybeans, but they generally won't grow them because a lot of them don't use the machines that harvest them. So they'll have to hire other farmers to harvest it.
So they don't ever rent machines to do stuff like that?
Sure, they could.
Typically they don't still do it, they just throw something.
Yeah, yep. This field is winter rye. That's a cover crop. That's typically what they grow in the winter.
Okay.
after they harvest corn or tobacco, and then they harvest it in the spring and plant corn again. Tobacco, they have to rotate where they grow every year. It's pretty much a high protein hay for the cows. They feed it like hay. So if you look at a lot of the cornfields, you'll notice a dead grass under there. That was the winter rye that they harvested in March or May. Yep. So the farmers call the corn early corn and late corn. So the early corn is planted earlier, like this stuff, and the late corn is planted a couple weeks later. This guy's a motor on a scooter.
That's pretty sweet.
Yep. There's an Amish farmer just north of town. They have a bed and breakfast. It's called the Beacon Hollow Farm, and he works at a solar shop. So he invented a motor for the Amish scooter like that.
Really?
Yep, it's battery powered. Most of the church communities don't allow them, but there's some around here that let them do it. Yeah, the early corn is harvested for silage. The harvest is everything, the stalk and the cobs chopped up in the grain and fermented for a month. And then the late corn is towards the end of the season when it's dry. They just use the cob of the corn for feed. They chop it up in the grain. And the stalk is chopped up, and they use that to clean out the horse and cow stalls. They bale it similar to hay. Yeah, usually beside the barn you'll see like a concrete shed with a gas tank on the roof. That's a diesel tank. So that's where their diesel engine is. And some of the older farms and houses use a propane gas line. You can see their propane pipes hooked up running through the barn. So they use that for lighting, heating, different things. Most of them don't do that anymore. Especially in the summer, those propane lights give off way too much heat. It's pretty broad. Most of them get married in their mid to young 20s. Some would get married in their late teen years, whenever they're ready. So, yeah, the Rumspringa ends when they're engaged. Before they get married, they have to join the church if they're staying Amish. So the Rumspringa usually lasts for many years. It starts when they're 16. For my dad, it was about 4 years. He left the Amish when he was 20. Yep. Yeah, you can mix different breeds or different ponies together to get different sizes. And there's all kinds of different ponies. This bridge was originally built in 1893. They used to build the roof over the bridge to preserve the wood underneath from the weather. They say they can last up to a century longer being covered. We call it the Peckway Bridge. It's on the Peckway Creek. This is Belmont Road, so some people refer to it as the Belmont Bridge. That creek divides our townships. So north of us is Laycock Township. This is Paradise Township.
Rides do they do in a day?
They can do 5 or 6. Good horse can do up to 30 miles a day.
Really?
Yep. So this is just a nice little walk in the park. Yeah, we give them good rest and shower them, give them a lot of water. If it's warm enough, they can drink up to 30 gallons. Wow. And we feed them a lot, like 40 pounds of food every day. Yep, high protein grain with extra supplements and electrolytes. They technically learn 3 languages. They learn their Swiss German language as well as English, and the traditional High German, which is what we would learn in our schools. Yep. Yeah, it's traditional for the preachers to preach in High German in churches now. So they learn it in school as well. actually, today is the day to ask. There's this Amish restaurant called Katie's Kitchen, and they have a special only on Tuesdays. It's a wedding meal, and it's like a traditional Amish holiday meal. They have all the weddings in the fall after the harvest is over. So they always have, at most holidays, they have what's called roast, which is like stuffing, but they cook the chicken into it. So it's a little more moist and one of my favorites. My personal favorite is a homemade brown butter noodle.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
I don't ever had homemade.
Yep. Oh yeah, Good and Plenty's the best place to get the real Amish food. Yeah, yeah. Katie's Kitchen's probably the only one that makes the roast and the cream of celery, which is also a common wedding side. Celery, they say it gets your hormones going for babies. Wedding meal. Yep, the wedding meal. Yeah, Katie's Kitchen's the only one that does it. They're in Strasburg on 896, kind of like a little village town. They do breakfast and dinner. They actually go into their deepest sleep when they lay like that. Yeah, they go into their REM cycle for just a few minutes. Their standard sleep is cows, when they lay down, that's actually when they digest. These are young horses, they're colts. They look like 2 or 3 years old. They're usually trained when they're 2 years old. It takes a few months to train them. Horses they use for transportation like that can go like 15 to 30 miles per hour. So, going about half a mile. They usually breed them when they're 2, so they have their first calf by 3 years old, and that's when they're making milk. The black and white cows, the Holsteins, produce an average of 7 gallons twice a day. Sometimes you'll see the brown and white spotted cows are called Guernseys. Guernseys, yeah, they make less milk but more cream. And then the Jersey cows are the smallest light brown cows. They produce the least amount of milk but the most amount of cream. Yep, so depending who they sell to, they need more cream. There's some local Mennonite farms. There's 2 of them. One's at Kitchen Kettle selling ice cream called Hot Valley. They produce ice cream only with Jersey cows. Some of the best ice cream you'll have. Yeah, the other one is called Down on the Farm, which is south of Strasburg. The farm is open to the public. If you want to check it out, you can just, yeah, it's really nice. They sell a lot of other products at the farm. I like their orange juice. It's a 5-fruit blend orange juice. It was awesome spending time with you guys. Enjoy the rest of your trip. Yeah, it's my pleasure. I had fun doing it. If you have any other questions or about anything, I'll be around here. Mind just staying seated until we